I'm Britons. Like, didn't have time to pick. We'll do a forward anyway. Or ask me a strategy if it's not a forward. Yeah, hamburger. I don't know why. I could do the 2 militia Drush tutorial and then really fast feudal. I think it's quite hard to do. And the guy has a red, yellow clock. It's gonna be lagging. You guys want to see that? I want to teach you some stuff. FC Longbow. No, I don't want to troll no, Doc 7. Just want to teach you guys. Okay, so I'm Briton, so we have only 5 on the goats, because that's enough to make villagers. Now I want to get wood to make a barrack as soon as possible. So we have thornwood. With civs like Indians, you can have 5 on food as well. What civ? Persians, because you start with 50 more food. Lithuanians. I mean, any civ with food bonus at the start, you can leave 5 on food, and that's enough to make villagers. So I will be making a barrack when I can, but first I need to take my elephant, so let's take the one which is forward. So I don't get lamed. Let's not push deer. I can do this tutorial without pushing deer. Okay, so we have thornwood. Now we are gonna make a house and the barrack after that. He could be... No, he's not here. It's too close. Like, he wouldn't have a relic so close to his base. So let's take wood before we get the wood to make the barrack. Okay, nice. We have enough. So you make a barrack with this one, and then you make another house. Oh yeah, I missed that T-West, but you don't have to kill the boar with the TC. Oh, okay, that was a troll. I didn't understand it. You kill it with a TC now. Yeah, definitely don't do that. So you take the elephant, you make a house, and start making militias ASAP. He's gonna lame me. Oh. No. Failed fast wall. Then whenever you can, you send villagers to make a mill and take the berries. So my mill will be in a really weird spot. So you don't have to take gold for that, just because you make 2 militias only, so you can still do loom with the 60 gold you have. Don't make any farms, by the way, guys. Not yet. We'll be going for thorn berries. That's a good number. Actually 5 on berries, because we are taking berries way later than usually, because of the drush. Now we do loam after this one, and we'll be able to click up. Nice. So if you can't click up, just make 1 more veil, otherwise you have to force drop. Almost up. And we are up. At a really good timing. You could do 1 more veil, that's a really fast up from me. So by the time you think about where to put your villagers, just put them on a struggler tree. You don't need food now. You will be needing wood. Okay. I need 1 more here. I need 10 veils on the wood, by the way. And now you can put your wheels back to the food. I will be sending 2 on gold. You have 5 on berries, 3 on goats, and 2 on gold. I'm not saying more on gold because I don't have full HP wheels anymore under my ATC. So I'm just gonna put my rally point here. You don't have to do the exact number, guys. You just have to go on wood, like 4 wood early to make a barracks, then everything on food, and try to click up. So we will be able to make a 1 archer range. And look at our timing. It will be a really good one. Even after doing a Drush. Okay, we do that. We don't do mid upgrade, except if we are fully walled or the opponent is fully walled and playing defensive. Now we can start adding farms. And now we add farms. And we'll be going for 5 on gold because we are Britons and we produce faster. 4 on gold should be enough, but I still need to do the +1 attack, which costs gold as well. So we need at least 5, I would say. So now you need enough food to do +1. If you have enough food to do +1, you don't need more farms. And if you look at my food, I can do it already. So let's not make more farms. Yeah, 5 on gold, perfect. And now we make farms. And try to be at 0 wood all the time, like 0. If you feel like you have too much gold, then remove wheels, like 1 or 2 wheels from the gold. So we'll be able to do +1. He's doing scouts, so let's do a spear as well. You see, guys, even with 5 on gold, I'm not able to produce with Britons. Let's send that army. And that's a clean build order. You think it's possible without boar instead of with boars instead of elephants? No. Except if you push maybe 1 deer is enough. But if you don't push any deer, it's definitely not possible. Okay, as a whole. Let's make 1 spear at home. So we are able to defend. We send our archers home. +1 archers are good to defend versus scouts as well. I couldn't block it. Yeah, we need 1 spear and that's enough. If you are versus scouts, you can also do some quick walls. Like this. Okay, let's get stuck here. So it's killing us, that's no problem. You have a really good eco with this build, so even if you don't do damage, you're in a good spot. Like, you don't need to do damage. Once the food starts to get higher, you will need more on gold to keep making archers and even go up to castle age, and that's 200 gold, so you definitely need more gold than that. Wall slowly. We should do 1 more farm, I feel. And 1 more tip. If the opponent is going for skirmisher, you need to go scouts, right? So you should actually make the horse collar, even if you have made many farms already, because you will need way more, since you will be staying in fuel age longer. Now we don't need that spear, we just play defensive until castle age, so I can show you the build order in castle age. We could make a second mine camp as well. And yeah, guys, always look at your resources and check if you don't have like too much gold, or too much food, or anything. Okay, we do that. Then before we click up, now it will be useless to make more farms, right? Because by the time we make the farms, we'll have enough food to click to Castlage. So we can spend our resources on a second archer range now. We'll have 2 million gold if we keep sending. Okay, let's remove that archers and click up. Okay. Okay, now you have to check your lumber camps. This one is okay. This one is definitely not okay. It's starting to get too far away. If it's 2 tiles away, you should make a new one. In pre-Castle Age time, so try to think about it. Will your farms be able to gather your food before you click up? If not, then you should not make more farms. I'm not making a second mining camp because I feel like my villagers are collecting quite okay and I want to make TCs in Castle Age. If I'm staying 1 TC, then it makes sense to do another one because I could do a TC on gold, so it will be like having a second mine camp. Okay, while going to Castle Age, make sure you do this upgrade, or scholar, so your finishing farms get better. You shouldn't make more farms just before Castle Age. If you have enough resources to do upgrades, then you shouldn't make more farms. Like crossbows and plus 2 is enough to justify not making more farms. Okay, let's send more vills to do this TC. Okay, 20 minutes 30. Good timing. Then I will be struggling to make villager on 2 TC. So I need more farms, because look at my food count. It's actually low. So now let's make more farms. You just needed to make sure you could do a TC before making more. Well, when you can make sure you do both, so. And yeah, now we'll play defensive. We could kill him, but let's see his eco now. Okay. If you can produce like 3 villagers on each TC, then you have enough food to not make more farms. But if you cannot, then you should definitely add more farms, like me here, for example. Oh, it's very stupid. That's okay. Oh, yeah, we just defend. Boom. If you feel like you are ahead in eco, you don't need to take any risk, so you can just stay defensive. You see, I'm still not able to do villages. And you should keep walling slowly, like with houses, for example. Don't do them randomly. So, if you had enough gold to produce on a 2 archer range while going to Castle Age, you definitely don't need more vills. So don't put your rally point on gold. Otherwise you will be stacking gold, and you don't want that. Because you will not know how to spend gold, while spending wood is easy. Farms and buildings. I should do this lumber camp as well. Like I said, keep making good houses if possible, and we'll have some clean walls. I just want to get over with this wall so I can move my army. Okay, if you are ahead, don't add a 30C. Why would you add a 30C like here if I know I'm ahead in eco? I don't want to take the risk to die. I just want to make sure I don't die, and I don't need more advantage. I'm okay with what I got already. So let's be safe. I will do ballistic. You can always invest into pikes if you are versus knights. But yeah, don't do too much eco if you are already ahead. Make sure it's clean. Keep making good houses. So he's up to castle age, but he must be like 20 years behind. Because I was on 2TC since early feudal age. I mean early castle age. Imagine him coming forward with castle. That's okay. You have wood everywhere on the map. I have gold on the back. Stone safe. Gold here. He cannot deny anything you want. So here we should be adding pikes, like I said. Why do we make a 30C if we can just survive with our advantage we have already? So we do ballistic and we invest into army. If you die, it's because you over invested in economy instead of army. So I can do pikes. I can do. I know he's going cavalier, so pikes make sense. Yeah, I need to stake on mine camp finally, and yeah, my walls are getting really good. Make sure you wall behind your palisades. Palisades are never enough. Why not monks instead of pikes? So monks are good for you to wait, like for you to buy time before you make pikes. But yeah, my eco is good enough already to make pikes, so I don't need monks. I could do monks to take relics, but that's just nice. I could just make pikes here. Also, make sure you take stone when you are sure you are ahead in eco, because having a defensive castle is always good. Also add preventive siege workshop. And now I can go out. I'm almost fully walled. And it will be easy for me to defend. Okay, let's go. So I'm not able to produce on 4 barracks, so let's not add more, and we should make farms instead. We're having a good army of pike. Yeah, let's add more crossbows, I forgot about it. Turn watch, yeah, turn watch is always useful. Whenever you can do it, go for it. So I hope for him he's not booming. Do you know why booming would be a mistake from him? Try to guess, guys. You don't need more upgrades for your archers. Attack is the most important thing. Doing defense is not that important, you know. So let's make sure we don't die here. We don't die, so we should add a TC as up. And we should add more pikes, for sure. Thing is, he can never kill my army, while I can kill his army. I just have to be patient. Okay, I'm losing Ville. It looks bad. But yeah, you should stop making Villes, by the way. You should invest into army instead. And I have plus 2 TCs, so it's quite easy for me to defend. I mean, he's gonna lose this time at some point. He's a knight. So yeah, we can add monks now, because we are low eco and we cannot make pikes anymore. Because you are ahead in eco. Yeah, exactly. I'm ahead eco, so if he booms, he cannot catch me. And we defended. Like, we took some loss, but that's okay. Now that we defended, we can make villagers again. If you didn't understand why I stopped making villagers, because my villagers were useless. Like, they were not gathering any resources. So I need army to start taking resources again and getting rid of these knights. Oh, what? And yeah, make sure you don't have any idol, because you will for sure have idols in this situation. And he mostly lost. Yeah, he lost almost all his army. Now we don't want to go in because we are ahead, and since we are ahead, he will have to do something, right? So we'll have to kill us. So he will be going really aggressive on us. So let's not die and yeah, invest on what we need to hold. We almost have our resources to build a castle, so let's add more villas on stone. We are ahead in eco, so we are gonna do it at home, even if we can do it on his face. Let's make it at home. We shouldn't even take relics now, because he needs to kill us. We should use all our army to hold now. And thinking about late game would be a mistake. Let's add more farms. Now we can just run inside this base and be annoying. So we'll do our castle at home and the siege workshop for one. Always do it on a hill to hold your base. Yeah, let's run away with that army. Let's not take any risk. Like, if you feel like you're gonna get cleaned up, just go back. Because I'm not the one who needs to do damage. So Britons archers are not better than Ethiopians. I mean, it depends on the situation. Thing is, with Britons, you are not as predictable as Ethiopians. You actually have decent cavalry and good eco behind it. Now we need to go to make a mangonels, and yeah, keep expanding on the map. Like a TC here could be a good idea, so I can secure that gold. Eco is looking pretty good. We need the more gold, and then we'll be able to go up. Okay, nice snipe by him. By the way, that's not how you should micro with Britons. With Britons, you want to micro like this. Just use your range advantage, and he cannot reach you. Look. Wait, he has knights, so I have to change my micro a bit here. But just hit and run. Like, I can hit and run the mangoes. Look. I move faster than them, and I have more range than them. No need to take risk. So there is a point where you want to make a market, because your eco is a bit messy, because you have many villages and it's really hard to balance perfectly. Decent cavalry with a bloodline? Yeah, you have the most important things. You have the last defense, so you have light calves, and you can even go cavalier with them if needed. Because people expect you to go archers, so if you go for a cav, you can surprise them sometimes. Yeah, nice rhyme from him with tutorial. With mangonels. He tried to sandwich me. But yeah, that's how you should play when you have an advantage. So I think it was a good tutorial on how to to make sure you don't throw a game. You will throw a game if you want to win it too early. Just push your advantage later into the game and make sure you don't die, and you shouldn't die.